Hi everyone, it is Tuesday, July 14th, and I have today's card reading. And the card that I drew from the Rider deck is the Eight of Cups. Now, I did go with a more traditional deck today. Now, these have a lot more extensive information and go a lot more in depth, especially, when it comes to the imagery on the cards. But I'm just going to be giving you a general reading for today for this card. Since I don't want to have these videos be too long. Number one, I just like to just get the information out and just, let you all just think on or just take the information that you need. But on the other hand, it takes a long time to get these. Once I get them edited and get them uploaded and processed, it takes a couple hours per video. So I do tend to make these a little bit shorter. But a quick blurb here: if you would like a card reading, I've got all kinds of spreads I can do. I can do love, I can do relationships, I can do careers, I can yes, no, answer questions. It's pretty extensive how we can do this. But if you would like a reading, just send me a message, let me know, and we can set an appointment, and I can do that for you. So today's card is about the basic meaning. It has to do with flow. Now, we all know from experience that especially when it comes to manifestation, that sometimes things are just a trickle, and for sometimes they feel like it's an almost non-existent trickle, or things can manifest in like a flood. Just everything just comes flowing like a flood. If you're unsure of your journey, you may want to be taking steps to understand more clearly what that journey is, or the path is that you should be taking. That may influence the flow of your journey, or if you're trying to manifest. But again, patience is key, because everything is going to come to you, but it's going to come at the perfect time. But I'm a firm believer that if we do the inner work, if we help clear the channel a little bit, do some inner cleansing, inner healing, and take steps to raise our frequency, that we can kind of speed that up a little bit. One thing that a topic that helps with your flow is to do things that feed your soul, do things that feed your passion, follow your passion, because that way when you're following your passion, things will flow a lot more easier. There seems to be either less bumps in the road, or you are more easily able to jump over those obstacles or walk through them, whatever there might be, when you're doing what makes you happy, what feeds your soul, when you're just totally feeding your passion. And if you can do that, if you want to achieve great things, and I'm not saying that there are some things that are not great. I've just said for each person, greatness is different. But if you want to achieve great things, you just want to follow the flow of your spiritual energy and your emotions, and follow the flow of your passion. That is key. And it just makes things a lot easier. But also, what makes things a lot easier too is being okay with having to be patient, being okay with not knowing for a minute the next step that we have to take. Sometimes we just have to stop. Sometimes the flow has to stop to a trickle. We just have to rest a minute, or step back and wait for things to catch up, or wait for things to, for example, I do believe that my guides and other entities on the other side of the veil are working in the background for us. And sometimes we just have to step back and be okay with this little slow flow, so that they can do their job in helping us and preparing the road for our journey, or the next step of our journey, or the next chapter of our life. If you are unsure of your path, and you would like some guidance or an insight about which direction you want to be going, I can help with that. I can do readings. that will speak to that, or I can do dowsing as well. And so if you would like to do that, you can send me a message and we can set an appointment and we can do a reading for you or do a dowsing, or even do Reiki if you need some help. If you want to, clearing some energy or having some healing done, I can do that as well. So hopefully you are all in the flow today and things are flowing well for you. And if they're not flowing as quickly as you'd like, that's okay too. It's kind of fun just to be okay with that, and and remain curious, remain in a mode where it's like, okay, well, what if I just stop and breathe for a minute? What if I relax a minute? And what if things are or it's okay if things are trickling right now? What can I do to be okay with that? Can I love that moment anyway? Um, so I hope this helps. Again, as always, if take the information that is comfortable for you, and whatever is not comfortable or doesn't resonate with you, just go ahead and leave it. That's perfectly fine. Not everybody is going to resonate with every message, and that's okay too. I just speak about what's in front of me and what pops up for the day, and I share that. And the people that would need to hear this message or desire to hear this message are going to see it, and it's all good. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.